playing it through Steam, and basically it got so bad that the companies that Steam themselves had to take down Arkham Knights until the problem was fixed. No, Warner Brothers had to take it down. The company that made the game, they were the ones that had to take it down, or the ones that produced it, or whatever. They had to take the game out of Steam servers. They had to pull it off the shelves of Steam so that they can repair the bugs. Not sure if they repaired it yet, but I'm sure a lot of people actually probably got their money back for it because they were the ones, because these people were the ones that bought it. A lot of the reviewers, people who review these games, like Joe Vargas, Angry Joe, and fucking countless others who bought the game for review purposes and such, were so mad. I saw Angry Joe's rant about that shit. He was basically in the area of, what was it? What was it? Anger Anonymous type of thing? Some sort of Anger Anonymous bullshit or whatever. Like anger management. Like Joe, I saw how Joe's reaction was when his shit started crashing like that, and I was like, man, Joe really needs anger management.
Yeah. Well, it's
love you, Joe, but really,
it's understandable. This is a major title.
Yeah.
I played Arkham Asylum.
So have I. I played Arkham Asylum. I played Arkham City.
I loved
it. Those games were fucking awesome. Now, of all Batman games that have ever come out, the Arkham games were the best of every Batman. Every Batman game that comes out, and that's saying something because all the other Batman games that come out before that, they were shit on top of shit.
They were next to Pong in the fucking Atari graveyard.
Yeah, and E.T.
Oh, definitely E.T.
I mean, I remember when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had Batman for the Nintendo, for the NES.
Yeah, me too.
Oh God!
Not for long, but I had it. Not for long. I think I tricked some poor soul at school to trade me for that shit. I was like, haha.
Yeah,
that's my first haha.
You have it now.
Yeah, no trade backs.
That game was so bad. That's right up there with that G.I. Joe game. Yeah, they made a G.I. Joe game for the NES, and it was piss poor. Look, now that wasn't the first time a Batman movie ever made anybody just want to crawl into whatever hole and just die. I mean,
sure.
There were others. The one with Ra's al Ghul in it. I think that was for the PlayStation. I think, or definitely PlayStation. It was really bad, and no one liked that one. It was based off of the Batman the Animated Series one, and it was really bad.
Ouch.
They're up until Arkham Asylum came out, there was not a good Batman game to date at that time.
But when Arkham Asylum, the fucking Batlift alone, the fucking
when Arkham Asylum came out, people were, I'm sure people were a bit on edge about that. The ones who've actually played the Batman games.
Yeah.
All the other old Batman games have been like, another
but
Batman
once
game.
They saw the reviews and their friends, they were like,
then they started playing it. It was like the lights came in over the darkness, and all you could see was just blindingness. And you were just like, oh my God, this has been too many years in the making. Why have they not done this before? This is beautiful.
This is the truth.
This is what was supposed to be made. This is God now. And people just sang his praises from the rooftops and mountaintops and every other top.
Yep.
And it was loved and beloved from every angle that can come out.
Yeah.
All other Batman games that came out, mostly all of the games that came out, action-wise, were held in certain effigies in comparison to Arkham Asylum, and it was so good that WB was like, "Hey, I think we're on a gold mine here. We should make another one." And they made Arkham City, which got them even more praise and bigger responses.
Because they finally did something fucking right.
And WB was like, "Holy shit, we are sitting on money here."
However, with the latest installment, they rushed the shit. They got greedy. They rushed it.
Yep.
They decided to release it, not a public beta, a public fucking alpha.
Now,
charge money for it.
Oh yeah. And it was, and it came complete with crashing. Well, no.
And you know, Angry Joe has a boss as PC.
Oh yeah.
Boss.
Oh yeah. I played with him on DC Universe Online. Yeah. But yeah, like I
zero life.
like, but what fucked a lot of people up were the comparisons. They were like when they had Arkham Knight side by for PC side by side with Arkham Knights for the console version. Guess which one was the most superior? I'll give you a hint. It sure as hell wasn't the PC version.
Which is ridiculous because it should have been.
Well, this time it wasn't.
PCs are so much more scalable. You can add in advanced textures.
Well,
because you know people are going to have higher level graphics cards.
Yes, they're
running a console that's already aging the moment you fucking buy it.
They're running them both on 60 frames per second. The high, like really high, apparently. And the one for the PC at 60 frames per second was way less textured than the one for the console at 60 frames per second.
Which is ridiculous. PCs are, again, more scalable. Now, you have to put in there the low res and high res textures both, depending on what level the PC is at. The console's already aging when it hits the shelf.
Yeah, that's true.
When it's manufactured, technically, it's stuck. You can't upgrade the shit.
Yeah.
So how the fuck are you release a game for PC that has lower texture counts than a console? It doesn't make fucking sense.
I know, right?
Backward logic going on.
Yes, it is. It is backwards logic.
I mean, when GTA launched, okay, on Xbox 360 even, 2 discs.
Yep. The first disc
maximum, like what, 8 gigs?
The first disc was
dual layer, 16 gigs.
The first disc was to install the game itself because they couldn't get the whole damn thing onto the first damn disc.
Right. So maximum size possible, 16 gigs over 2 discs if they're dual layer. PC version, 50 fucking gigs of texture goodness.
But that was only because when it came out for the PC, when it came out for the consoles, when it first came out for the 360 and the PS3, they were just starting out. They were just in their stride making GTA 5.
Right.
They didn't know how much of a gold mine they were sitting on when they made it.
Right. So when the next gen consoles came out, I'm sure that number got bumped up to around the PC level because you can kind of handle it.
Yeah.
Now, Batman. He's fucking Batman.
You can do.
How are you going to limit Batman to 8-bit bullshit?
You even gave us the gaming populace who have been foaming at the mouth in this game, the Batmobile or a Batmobile.
Right.
I'm sure there are other skins that you can probably purchase through the Steam store. Getting the fucking skins for like the Batmobile from like the Adam West one, getting the Batmobile from the Michael Keaton one, right, and getting the Batmobile from the Christopher Nolan one.
And customization has always been a key with these games nowadays. You play how you want, and you make it look how you want. You already knew this going in, and they still fucked that up.
Now, I believe there was actually a YouTuber actually talked about that once. movies based on video games. See, now his. Now I think it was what was it? What was her name? What was his name? What was her name? It was Game Theory. Game Theory had said basically, I guess, a really good opinion as to why video game movies based on video games don't sell that well, because. And it's not just because of Uwe Ball. Ugh, Uwe Ball.
You watch other season, you watch just because they have run a hot pot around.
I get the creeps just
the name that should not be told.
I get the creeps just think no, but not just
I
talking
did
about.
have a Woody, now I don't.
You can thank he who shall never be named.
And I'm dead. It fell up. It's running down the street now. It's hopping along on its own now.
It cut a shuttle out of
It's like, I'm out.
Come out by.
Yeah. Okay.
It went through the airlock. Anyway. But yeah.
The cop shows up.
But yeah, what happened? But now, the reason why, with Game Theory on YouTube, just check out their site, Game Theory YouTube and all that. They have actually mentioned this. That and Movie Theory, I think it was. They said, I think it was Movie Theory that talked about how video game movie adaptations don't go as well. It's because in the games, the character you're playing as is a character that you're portraying. That's you making those decisions.
Right.
Now, if you put that into a movie, instead of the decisions that you made in the game, the movie is making the decisions itself and going through a linear path instead of like branching out.
Branch, right.
So it's not as immersive as a game would be. Like if they made it Batman Arkham Asylum, the choices that you made while you were playing the actual game will differ from how the actual movie went. I mean, sure, you're gonna still go see it. It's a Batman fucking game, but it's a Batman fucking movie. But like,
they put you as fucking Batman.
Yeah,
it's akin to the Mass Effect series,
mm-hmm.
where your choices do affect your outcome.
Which is why they'll never turn it into a movie, because there's too many choices.
Way too many.
Like, see, now that reminds me. That actually reminds me of what I was going to talk about earlier. The new Mass Effect game, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Okay.
Now, all I could think of the whole time when I found out about this game through E3 was, how the fuck are they going to draw themselves out of the corner that they drew themselves into in the first goddamn place?
Right. How do you, unless you're trying to restart it with a different crew?
Yeah.
Or maybe the offspring from a relationship that could have happened?
Yeah, that. But like you said before when we talked about this before, you said about how that would be done only if they could send that save data to a cloud server where it could be transferred to the next gen console.
And they could. Mm-hmm. They have the technology to do it. They can build it.
I mean, there was a cloud server for Xbox Live, you know.
Exactly. There's a cloud server 360
mm-hmm.
and for the Xbox One.
Yes.
They could totally do that.
And they can switch that data right over to, just like how they did with GTA.
Exactly.
GTA Online.
You start on 360 or PS3, you can transfer that to the consoles on the PC.
And you can still do your shit. And that's, I'm sure, how they would make it, hopefully, if they did it that way. Because, like...
But what if you didn't have a kid?
Well, you're fucked.
I mean, I want to give my kid play because I have a kid.
No! It's like this. I bought, when I first started getting into buying Mass Effect 3 games, I started with Mass Effect 3.
Right.
Now, you can transfer... At that time, you could transfer anything that happened within the first two Mass Effect games to Mass Effect 3.
Right.
And whatever choices you made in those two games will make out the outcome for what happened in 3.
But what if you got a lesbian character?